Ever felt like the odds were stacked against you? Well, this is the story of how I took on the Homeowners Association HOA, who tried to bulldoze my cabin, only to find out I had the deed to their $7 million clubhouse. Buckle up, because this is one wild ride. It all started when I moved into a secluded little cabin nestled in the woods, far from the hustle and bustle of the city. It was a place where I could enjoy peace and quiet, surrounded by nature. Little did I know the HOA, which governed the surrounding neighborhood, was about to make my life a living nightmare. The HOA had always been a bit controlling, constantly sending notices about minor infractions, like trimming my hedges too much or not using this approved mailbox design. But I ignored them, figuring I wasn't doing anything wrong. That is, until they showed up at my doorstep one day with a bulldozer in tow. They claimed I was violating some obscure zoning laws and that my cabin was an eyesore in the community. They were threatening to tear it down unless I complied with their ridiculous demands. It seemed like a simple case of a big corporation pushing around a small property owner, and for a moment, I was terrified. But then, something in me clicked. I knew something they didn't. I owned the deed to their clubhouse, a $7 million building that they used for community events, meetings, and even private parties. You see, a few years ago, the HOA had been going through some financial troubles, and they offered me the deed to the clubhouse in exchange for a loan. At the time, it seemed like a good deal, and I had no intention of taking it seriously. But now, it was my secret weapon. With my heart racing, I marched straight into the HOA's office, deed in hand, and made them an offer they couldn't refuse. If you want my cabin gone, you're going to have to tear down your own clubhouse first. I could see the shock on their faces as they realized the tables had turned. They had no idea I had secured the building's deed, and suddenly, the power balance shifted. The HOA tried to act tough, but it was clear they were out of their depth. I wasn't just some helpless homeowner anymore. I had leverage. After a tense meeting and a few lawyers getting involved, the HOA backed down and agreed to leave my cabin alone. In the end, I didn't just win. I got a piece of their $7 million clubhouse. The whole ordeal taught me a valuable lesson. Never underestimate the power of a well-timed document and the courage to stand up for what's yours.